Alright, Gigi doesn't like these little plexiglass windows that they put in these mobile home doors, and I don't either. Really, you can probably cut your way into that pretty easy and unlock both them locks, but or beat your way into it real easy. So, but anyway, I'm gonna replace them with some wood. She likes wood, and so I'm gonna put wood on both sides and see if we can make it a little more secure and keep a little more of that light out. Alright, that's it for now. Alright, on the back side, this is the board that I'm going to use on the outside of the door. And on the back side, what I'm going to do is glue a 2x4 on the back side. That way it'll have something that I can screw to and not show the screws outside where somebody can pry it off. So what I'm going to do is glue the 2x4 inside and then shoot a screw from all the way from the inside board that I'm going to put on the inside of the door through the 2x4 and into this, almost all the way through it, where like I say, it'll be not only screwed but glued. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, let's see here. I want to get it in the center and then move it around to get the glue spread around it underneath it. There we go. Now I need some clamps. Pretty tall clamps. And you don't want to just put it on there, because then you'll have a big indentation from this little old deal here, and it'll make an indentation into your wood. So you don't want that. So you want to put another little piece of wood under there. What I'll do is I'm going to put a paper towel over this piece of wood so that I don't mess my finish up on my finished piece of wood. And then I'm going to slip this over here and I'm going to tighten it up on that piece of scrap wood versus the finish. Alright. Get a pretty good bite on that. And then I'm going to flip this around. Do the same thing to this end. Mess my board up, so I'm going to put this under here, like so. Take my second clamp. And get it here on the end. See me. Tighten the clamp up here. Alright. That's clamped pretty good and it's in the right spot. This part right here, the 2x, will fit in the door, inside the door. And this part will be on the outside part of the door. This will be resting on the door. Alright. Alright. Shot a few screws in the wood from the back side. And they go about 3/4 of the way through this board, and it's been clamped for a day now, a little over 24 hours. So I'm going to take the clamps off. There we go. There's the other one. Kind of lift this up and get these pieces of wood out of the way. Alrighty. Now then, they're not getting this off from the outside because it's screwed and glued. So it's not coming loose from this 2x. All I have to do is get this into the slot or into the hole and shoot some screws from the inside board, this board, from the inside of the house, which, you know, we don't care if there's a few evenly placed screws in the inside because they don't look bad. They're not bad looking screws. Alrighty, I'm gonna pre-drill me some holes. I can make sure I don't split this wood, and it makes for a better looking hole. So I'm going to put 2 up here, say 5 inches from the top. Make sure I hit that 2 before. So that about here. Alrighty. Holes are pre-drilled. Alright. These are regular Phillips, but they're gray, so they'll match or they'll blend in with that really good. So, alright, let me go. Let's go get that old one out and put this one in. Alright, get this thing out of here. Alright, screws out. Take the outside out. Take the plexiglass out, and take the inside off. Alright, now then, get my screw out there. Now this one, hold that. There you go. I'm going to loosen that. Shouldn't have loosened it that much. Here we go. Let's see if I can find that hole. And there's what it looks like afterwards. It's just a board, and I'm not thrilled with it, but it's what Gigi wanted. But it don't look bad. Okay, let me finish putting the screws in. Inset them just a little bit. Well, they go into that other board over there a little bit more. Won't look so noticeable over here. That is not coming off, and they're certainly not going to knock a hole through it, and they're not going to pry it off, not with 3-inch screws going all the way through, you know. No, they didn't go through, so good. I knew it was going to be close. If I went in anymore, inset them anymore, it would go through. But no screws for them to take out. They can't even get anything under there because it's glued to the 2x4. Glued and screwed to the 2x4 underneath it. So prying, they're not getting in that. That's for sure. They may get in that door. They may bust this loose or something. But I also have 3-inch screws in here and here going into the 2x4. So they can bust it, but they're going to bust a whole lot of stuff out. So anyway, there's Gigi's solution to our door security, and I think it looks pretty good actually. Okay, that's it.